We're back here in the final segment of our program, and we are talking about Baptists on our program today. And Godfrey, you know that we have had a whole lot of programs where we talk about Anglicanism.
Oh, yes.
All right, so don't feel jealous. Don't feel jealous about this today.
Proud of the history. Honestly, I appreciate. See, Reverend Simonet, he and I were boyhood friends from the point.
Yeah.
Not out of disrespect, but I used to call him Mikey. We grew up together. And he always wanted to be a minister. Always wanted to be. He used to have church in the backyard.
Okay. Bishop Hall, on Baptist Day itself, what is going to happen? You have the march, you're giving out some Bibles.
The march is a march, just a march. It's a time of show. People show the.
Is it a real witnessing event?
Yeah. Well, people.
Or is it just an event to show your numerical strength?
No, well, a little bit of each. A little bit of each. Yeah. We do show our numerical strength, but and don't forget that was the original focus, that we deserve to be as much in the line of protocol as you people are. That was the first initial. But also, by taking to the streets, sharing our faith, some people stop and talk. Mm-hmm. This year, we're giving out almost 6,000 Bibles to children. We even have it in Spanish. You see, we want to do it a little different, but we want to lift it from just being perceived as a show, and we want to do witnessing to people.
Yeah. How inclusive is it to all Baptist churches?
Any Baptist church.
Because I said earlier on that you all just divide, you know. How inclusive is it? And I don't know how many Baptist churches there are.
Any Baptist church can be a part of the parade. You don't have to pay to get into it. No. Any Baptist church.
I would want
just jump in the line?
I would want to put it in a different context.
It would be in order.
I think we should not say any Baptist church. No. I think we should say all Baptist churches are invited to take part.
All are invited.
Yes.
All are invited. Yes. Now, in reference to what...
Do you have all participating?
No.
All could march.
We don't have all Baptist churches on the march. This year, we are striving to invite all to unite, to come together under one umbrella as Baptists. And a lot of reasons for that. Because as you're well aware, the Bahamas is changing, the world is changing, denominations are changing, and it is for their best advantage to come under the banner of Baptists. And we're speaking to the entire, I know this station, everybody in this country just about will be listening to this particular program. There are some advantages today, Mr. Jones, to welcome Baptists to come under the all banner than to be outside of that banner as we speak right now.
What are those advantages?
Well, a lot of things is happening in the country in terms of bringing recognition, order, structure, accountability, both financially and numerically, under one National Baptist Convention. It might be a dangerous thing to be outside the arm of safety. So we want that to resonate among those who are outside the Baptist frame of work right now.
But for
it's better for all of us to come now than to be outside, because he that is outside the door might have problems getting in.
I don't understand the act of safety in this particular instance, but you probably can elaborate on that.
Well, another quote I remember reading is, the person who stay to themselves soon find out they're in bad company.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
And so we are working.
That's a good word.
We are working for more unanimity, more oneness amongst Baptists, so that
You've been doing that for 59 years.
Well,
Not in this life, though. Not in this time.
it might take another time, like 50 years, but see, where people are free, too much freedom can be abused. And so we need some hierarchy. We need some episcopality.
Yes, yes.
That's all. We need some. Like what
Structure.
happened.
It is structure.
We need structure. We need organization.
Yes, but you've lacked that structure for so long.
But-
And I remember the various presidents of the Baptist Convention seeking to bring that structure, whether it was Dr. Ari Cooper or A.S. Colebrook or Charles Smith, Dr. Thompson, Saunders. They've all over the years sought to bring about structure and the unanimity that you are talking about.
But at the same time, the doctrine of autonomy mitigates against that structure. We've got to look again. Now, I, for one, have been saying for years, we've got to rethink autonomy. I think we've outlived its usefulness, but I don't want to raise that yet.
How would you do that when you talk,
That's
you're
the
talking
point.
about a 400-year history of the Baptist Church that started in Holland 400 years ago?
Yes.
And it started on the basis of the autonomous nature of the church.
And
How
the
can you
Baptist.
bring unanimity in this autonomous nature?
Well, there was just within your lifetime, there was a time when you couldn't own a radio station. That has changed.
That's not analogous to what we are
Well,
saying.
I think that is analogous.
Yes, it is.
There was a time
It is,
when
certainly it
certain
is.
things could not be done, but it's being done now.
Yes.
So I'm saying, maybe not in time for you and me, but I think the day will come when we will
We have
see
to
the-
start. We got to
And
start
so
somewhere.
All we want to do this Baptist Day is to parade, show our numbers, and pronounce that we are under the banner of the National Baptist Convention and that we honor one Simeon Hall.
Yeah, but the National Baptist Convention has no authority to dictate to Baptist churches generally in the country.
Not unless
Why
it
do you
is-
want
Yes,
them to?
yes.
Why do you want the Baptist churches to subscribe to the same doctrine? That is about it, right?
Yeah.
Well, but
That's what
the
it
Baptist Church only got one doctrine.
Yes, that's the
Only one
point.
doctrine.
Doctrinally, you have one.
Yes.
But you, the
Practice of
the church,
Church life,
every
yes.
church is autonomous.
Yes.
And does its own thing.
To a certain sense.
Yes.
We must also remember now that there's one God, one baptism. We follow the precepts and the doctrine and the polity of the church. We don't run away from the fact that you could make adjustment and little changes in their worship experience. We don't go there, because if you go to a Baptist church, you'll sometimes wonder if we all are Baptist, because we worship differently. They're traditional Baptists, and I count the Calvary Church as a traditional Baptist church. We have not changed that much over the years. We have added some things.
But haven't you seen Mother Fernanda? I beg your pardon,
Yeah,
Sans, the influence of other churches, other forms of worship creeping into the Baptist church?
Yes.
There was a time when Baptists had a particular order of service.
That is still
we
exists.
sang the hymns
Yes.
of the Baptist church.
Yes.
We still do that.
Now today you have all sorts of
No, I know you tried to.
Come on.
Let us
No, our basic background
Yes.
is still today what it was yesterday
Yeah, it's true.
for Baptists.
Yeah, we have
You can find a
allowed
hymn.
praise and worship.
And
You
we
don't
sing
have the
praises.
charismatic church making a fantastic influence on the church, on the Baptist church service.
No,
When I went to a Baptist church, you had a divine Baptist church service.
Service,
Yes,
right.
you do. Today you have some imports into these services. And Bishop Hall know what I'm saying.
I'm saying that.
I want to hear the hymns of the church.
You need to go to the right Baptist church
I
in there.
crown him Lord of hosts.
Go to the right Baptist church. Yeah.
You hide some gaming. These are Baptists.
Still praying
As
outside.
I onward bound, Lord, plant my feet on higher ground.
Many of our churches, what they
Like,
do
you know,
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
they sing some hymns,
Yes.
traditional,
Right.
on some of the praise and
Today's
worship.
worship,
That's all it does.
Let me help you
I
with
think-
it. There's
I
a
think you
difference
have a-
between hymns and songs. The Baptist churches sing hymns
On
and
song,
songs.
all
Yes.
the time.
Oh, no, there's a difference between a hymn and a song.
Yes.
Okay.
What are you preaching for?
I think
yeah.
that's what you want. Give the information that we have transformed ourselves outside of it.
But the Baptist influence came to bear on Anglicanism.
Yes, yes.
And the charismatic churches
Yes.
had some influence on the Baptist
Yes,
churches.
we have given to the Anglican the opportunity to clap a hand and say
Yeah.
praise the
Sing,
Lord,
praise and
and
worship.
hallelujah, and praise
Sing,
and worship,
right, yeah.
which was never happened before. So we have, as we give, we also took.
What I'm trying to say is we use a phrase of words. Need and necessity is two different words, how you hear it. But the foundation means the same thing.
Very true.
They come in saying, praise and worship, we always had song time.
service.
Song
Song
time.
service.
Song service
what it
or
is.
song
Same
time.
thing.
Same thing.
And testimony service.
Yes.
Testimony.
Yes.
Well, they don't have too much testimony now and
Yeah.
some of these other stuff. But Baptist,
Still have
we
testimony.
have
Yes.
our testimony.
Prayer meetings,
We have
Bible
prayer
study,
meeting, we have Bible
BTU,
study, where we
Sunday
open up
school.
and everybody could do and stuff.
In Anglican church, we have altar call.
Sunday
Yeah,
school.
they have alcohol now. They never had that before.
Oh, but you see, I
So-
think all churches go through some transformation, some evolution.
Yeah.
And part of it is sometimes to attract other people, to attract people.
Yeah.
The Baptist Crusade was when we began to see
Yeah.
people from different denominations
Yes.
coming
the
to
Baptists.
us.
Yes.
We were very proud because we flavored the sermons with a degree of intellectualism. That we had been to somebody's seminary too.
Yes.
But we were no dummy, not biblically, that we could, we knew something about subject-verb agreement.
Have you lost any of the followers of the Baptist Church due to the popping up or the development of charismatic ministries?
some of them,
And
yes,
some of
some
them-
of
some
them,
of
yes, some
But
of
all
them.
denominations have
Wherever you
lost.
go, you find many members of
Yes.
different denominations with itching ears and running feet.
When Martin Luther,
Itching
when
ears
Martin,
and running
Running
feet.
feet,
Yes.
yeah.
When Martin
it
Luther-
sound good. So we'll run, go see what
The
happens.
whole
when Martin
process.
Luther, the Catholic priest, nailed his 95 theses on the door.
Wittenberg.
Wittenberg.
Yeah.
He was Catholic.
Yeah.
And they must kill him.
Lutheran. From a Lutheran.
Yeah, start of the Lutheran Church, and they're the evolution. And
Yeah.
then when you look, Baptists came up, and then there was one time, Anabaptist.
Yes,
Rise
Anabaptist,
again.
Yeah.
Churches
But
have
you
always
can
been
say
there.
that you've been true to your faith and
yes.
true to your doctrine.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yes?
The older among us.
Yes.
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 There is a degree of
The younger
commercializing the gospel now, where you I
prosperity
use the
gospel.
prosperity gospel.
Yeah.
I kind of
Claim it
shy
and
away
name
that.
it, claim it and claim it and name
No,
it.
I think we should go back to some basic truths and try to expound them and to do. But I'm very proud and elated. My wife, whose birthday was yesterday,
Happy birthday to her.
and she has, you know her, she has been by my side for 47 years.
Oh, yeah.
Never missed
That's strong.
a preaching crusade unless she was carrying one of the children. And so family life, with all our imperfections, family life is still a bastion of pulpit life, of the Christian church.
Oh, yes.
You know, we are not perfect beings,
No.
but we preach perfection, that we are saved by a perfect Savior. So this Baptist Day, I'm very glad that the convention is seeing fit to put this on my resume.
Yes.
And my preaching, my teaching, my crusading, and my evangelism.
Leadership.
No, there are few Baptist pastors who has done take on evangelism and missions as much as I do. Many have traveled.
Yes.
But what I did is every mission I went to, it was a mission. I had to pay my own way
Yes.
and take something for the church.
Yes.
I did that over and over again. I preached in South Africa over a 22-day period. I preached 17 times and gave $1,000 to each church I preach in. That's the kind of thing I have
And
done.
you've been all through the Caribbean.
And every island nation of the
All through the
Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Dr. Sanders, I pay homage to him,
Yes.
was good to me. While teaching at Princeville, he would take me with him to search for teachers. And me, with my pen for preaching, I'd find a church while there and preach in that church.
Bishop Halls, congratulations again. Thank you so very much for being here today. And we congratulate you two on the 75th anniversary.
71st.
71st?
Yeah, 71 years
Okay.
of existence of the Mount Calvary Baptist Cathedral under the leadership of my late father, Reverend Dr. W.G. McPhee, and my mother, Ethel McPhee. On Sunday, we will celebrate 71 years. And it's been a historic, a monumental church in terms of reaching the lost.
So we
And
could be there.
I understand
Give you a push.
your position in terms of what the church is doing. Yes, the church is certainly doing its part. It's not easy to do it under the circumstances sometimes, but our main focus must always be for lost souls. And once we do that, these churches around here, Pastor Hall and Mother Sands, we cater to those who are in need. We have numerous families who cannot feed themselves, children out of school, light bill can't be paid, water bill cannot be paid, hungry. And these same poor churches go out there and make sure there's survival for those families. So God is good to us.
Thank you so
And
very
the
much.
fourth
Thank you.
Sunday of this month will make 20 years since I've been pastoring.
Very
But
good.
in the ministry, my whole lifetime from the age of 17.
I'm 17.
This-
And
but-
you started where? In Cat Island?
No,
Right in New Providence?
New Providence.
Okay. Very
Right,
good.
New
No,
Providence.
churches
Very
very much
good.
alike.
Well, congratulations
very
to you all on the many years that you've spent in ministry.
Yes.
Winning the lost at
Any cost.
At any cost.
Any cost.
Thank you so very much. Godfrey Inius, thank you, my brother.
Thank you.
It's good to see you.
It's been a good education for me.
Good education for you, eh? Very good. So Bishop Hall, we're going to have as many Baptists on the parade on Sunday,
Oh, yes.
and we look forward.
And non-Baptists. We invite all to come.
Yes.
Celebrate
Yes.
with us.
Very good.
We're deserving of a celebration.
You know, Bishop Hall has been my friend from I was a boy.
Yes.
As a matter of fact,
You are as old as
no,
No,
I didn't think so.
no, I was a boy.
Yes.
And he was
A man.
It's a big
man.
boy. It's a big boy.
Thank you very much for watching and listening to our program. Good evening, everyone.
Thank you.
Peace.